All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today I'm going to show you how to download Modrinth and use it to both download Minecraft mod packs and also to sort of make your own quick pack using their giant library of mods that you can kind of cram together in your very own collection. You don't even have to have any fancy modding skills to make your very own pack. So to get Modrinth, all you got to do is go to modrinth.com. I'll put the link in the video description below. And then here on the website, you don't have to initially sign in or anything. You just click on Get Modrinth and then download the Modrinth app. I'm just going to stick it in my downloads folder. And once you've got that, you can just run the program by clicking on it from your download list or going to downloads and finding the application. And then just follow this little guide here, the little setup wizard, and then it installs almost instantaneously once you've got everything downloaded, and bing bang boom, this is Modrinth. To actually fully play this and log into your Minecraft account, you're going to actually have to log in with your, well, in my case, it's my Microsoft account, but if you have yours connected to some other email, you'll want to go ahead and click on this little button over here to sign in as whatever your Minecraft account is. So once you've got your Minecraft account logged in, mine's logged in right here. You can see my skin's little like face that you would see in game. You can then start downloading mod packs or putting them together yourself. Here on the front page, they've got some ones that are being promoted, like Fabulously Optimized or Cobblemon or Vanilla Anniversary Update Perfected. Whatever floats your goat, you can just select it, because I know Cobblemon's really popular right now. We could just do that one. And then you just click install. Once you get to this page, it's right there in the upper right corner of this window. And then it'll start downloading all of the different mods that you need in order to play this mod pack. And these are generally not ginormous in size. This mod pack says that it's a whole whopping 6.5 megabytes. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not that difficult to get all of this stuff downloaded. Okay, so that only took like a couple of minutes to finish downloading. And once everything is downloaded, all you have to do to run the mod pack is simply press play. And then it plays like any other version of Minecraft. It's simply modded. Now, the other thing that you can do that I kind of like about this particular Minecraft launcher is you can actually create your very own data packs. Well, not really data packs, but mod packs by simply going to the mod section here and then putting together all the different things that you feel make up the perfect mod. Well, I should say the perfect collection of mods. You can find them all here, and all you have to do is click Add to Instance. So a lot of the really popular mods right now are fabric based. So we'll start with fabric, and we need to create a new instance because that's going to be our new mod pack. And we're going to call this our fancy mod pack. And then the loader is going to be fabric. And then we're going to use the latest game version that everything's currently running on. I'm not sure why it's saying 26.1. It's recommending game version 26.1. We'll just say the most recent version of Minecraft sounds fine, and we'll let that download. And then we can go through and add all the different stuff that we think makes the best connection. So we want to add sodium. We'll install it in this mod pack here that we just started building. Then we'll go and add iris shaders because I love me some good shaders. And then we can just kind of go down through this list of stuff, and we can slowly start building our mod pack. And it probably helps if you know what you're looking for or you know what you want to add. Like if you want to add, a lot of machines and stuff, vein miner sounds good. We'll add that to it. To our fancy mod pack. We're not going to add it to the other one because that would make it not probably function properly. And then we'll go through and we'll add what else looks fancy. Dynamic light sounds great. And then we'll also do a memory leak fix. Sure, why not? I guess we can't install the memory leak fix with Fabric, but that's fine. So anyway, long story short, that's how you create your own pack. You can literally edit this at any time to include a special icon. You can change the name. You can duplicate it and make different versions of it if you're not quite happy and you want to tweak it a little bit. And you can even add it to different library groups. And so the whole idea here is that you could then go and submit this to the big pile of different mod packs out on Modrinth and share it with your friends to make it really easy to cobble together your perfect mod pack, especially great if you're a streamer or you're a YouTube content creator or you and your friends are just sticklers about the Minecraft mods that you like to play and make. You can do all that stuff through the Modrinth app. So I hope you found that helpful and fancy and you enjoy your time playing around with Modrinth. It's super easy to get going and working with all the different mod packs that you can find in here. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.